You guys had a really slow first quarter. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think, both teams had a little bit of old school mentality in that first quarter. One possession for each team. Give Coach Stutes a lot of credit because he came out with a great game plan against us and drove the length of the field. Their kids were pumped up and excited. First half, like I said, our kids got punched in the mouth and, they could have easily folded, but they didn't. They came back out in the second half and battled. And then, like I said, got down again late. And like I said, give them credit. They came right back out there. They got belief in each other, and like I said, we believe in them.
Coach, we've talked offline before. This is called, the Battle of Harrogate Road, I guess you could say. A lot of these kids know each other from, grade school and rec league and all that stuff. I mean, talk to us a little bit about the emotions of this kind of game and how you guys played this evening.
Well, I told Coach Stutes before the game, he and I, coached together for 10 years over here when I was teaching, and I coached baseball with him, and we kind of talked before the game that these kids get a little more excited and pumped up than they should because they're spending all their energy in pregame. But once they settled down, like I said, it got down to good old school football. And like I said, I love this game. It's a great rivalry. These kids grow up together. One side of Harrogate goes to Matoaca, the other side of Harrogate goes to Dale. It's a great rivalry. These kids come out and they battle. And what I love about it too is you look at the fans. The fans came over there, they're giving each other a bunch of crap, but nobody was fighting, nobody was going crazy. Like I said, that's what you love. This is a great high school environment, and we look forward to this game every year.
Okay. Of all the plays tonight, which play did you feel was the most memorable from Thomas Dale?
Well, I think anytime Brandon Rose touched the ball, I think it's memorable because he put us on his back in the second half and he carried us. I told the kids down here at the end zone, I said, what kind of crazy coach tells his offensive coordinator to run counter when we got 40 seconds on the clock? And he looked at me like I had three heads. And I said, look, Brandon wants the ball. Look at his eyes. And, you just believe in a kid that has that look. I think back to a kid, Eric Finney, that I had a couple years ago, and we're down with 17 seconds to go versus River Bend. And he goes, throw me a screen, coach. And I said, what? We're on the 50. He said, coach, I'll score. That's the kind of look Brandon had in his eyes tonight.
So to parlay off of her, forgive me and correct me if I overstep a little bit. I thought you guys abandoned the run a little early in the game. You got a guy like Brandon Rose out there who can carry you guys. But when it counted, he was there. Talk to us a little bit about the scheme this evening, and getting him involved when you did.
Like I said, in the first half, they did a good job of, because we're RPOing a lot of stuff right now. And they did a good job of taking away Brandon. That was their game plan. Don't let number 4 beat us. And like I said, give them credit. They came out and, our quarterback was taking what they were showing us because that's what we coach them all week to do. And again, we had Ethan Graves stepped in tonight, huge for us when Jacob went down early. Jacob was able to come back later in the game, make a great block on Nick Tyree's touchdown run on the special teams. And then you turn around and like I said, in the second half, we said, you know what, let's rely on Brandon. I give Josh Jeter a ton of credit. Josh Jeter is normally our starting D tackle. We go down with our second offensive lineman. So we go, all right, let's get Josh and put him in there. And Josh comes in and plays great in the second half with us running the ball like we were doing.
Any more?
I have nothing else. It was a really great game, Coach.
All right, thank you guys for coming as always. And like I said, look forward to Prince George next week.
Thanks.
Thank you.